What's up, everyone? I'm so excited you're joining me today because we're about to embark on an adventure that's truly off the beaten path. If you love discovering hidden gems and places that most people overlook, you're in for a treat. Today, we're venturing to a country most people can't even find on a map: Chad. Tucked away in the very heart of Africa, Chad is a land that rarely makes the headlines, but it's bursting with stories, landscapes, and cultures that will absolutely amaze you. It's one of the most mysterious and misunderstood places on Earth, often overshadowed by its larger neighbors. But trust me, after watching this video, you'll see Chad in a whole new light, and maybe even add it to your travel bucket list. We're uncovering 12 incredible facts that will blow your mind and completely change how you see the world. From ancient history to natural wonders, Chad is full of surprises. This isn't just a list, it's a journey deep into Africa's heart, through vast deserts, rich history, and vibrant culture. You'll meet amazing people, see breathtaking sights, and learn things you never expected. So get comfortable, grab your favorite snack, and settle in, because we're about to explore Chad like never before. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just curious about the world, there's something here for everyone. Ready? Let's dive in, starting with one of the most extreme and awe-inspiring environments on the planet. Chad is waiting to surprise you. Chad is dominated by the mighty Sahara Desert, an immense expanse that covers nearly a third of the entire country. Here, the landscape is defined by extremes, where the horizon seems to stretch on forever and the sun blazes down on a world of sand and stone. Imagine an area larger than the entire state of California, a place where endless dunes roll like waves, rocky plateaus rise abruptly from the earth, and the only sound is the haunting whisper of the wind. This is a land where silence reigns, broken only by the shifting sands and the occasional call of a distant bird. The Sahara here isn't just a sea of sand, it's a mesmerizing blend of golden dunes, rugged rocky plains, and ancient stones that have witnessed centuries of history. Some areas look almost alien, like the surface of Mars, with their red rocks and strange formations. Hidden within this vast emptiness are lush oases, unexpected bursts of green that have served as lifelines for nomads, traders, and caravans for countless generations. These rare sanctuaries are places of rest, renewal, and survival. These green pockets are absolutely vital, supporting not just plant and animal life but also entire communities and cultures that have learned to thrive in the harshest conditions on Earth. Here, water is more precious than gold, and every drop is cherished. The desert's beauty is ever-changing, sculpted by the relentless wind and the blazing sun into a living work of art. Each day the dunes shift and reshape, creating new patterns and landscapes that are never the same twice. Whether you're soaring above in a drone or trekking across the sands on foot, you can't help but feel humbled by the sheer scale of it all. In this vast wilderness, every person is just a tiny speck, dwarfed by the immensity of nature. The Sahara doesn't just shape Chad's landscape, it shapes its people and its soul. The nomads and locals who call this place home have adapted to its challenges, developing unique traditions, resilience, and a deep connection to the land. The Sahara is a true wilderness, both terrifying in its vastness and breathtaking in its beauty. It is a place of extremes where survival is a triumph and every sunrise feels like a miracle. Now, from desert to water, witness a transformation that's both breathtaking and heartbreaking. This is the story of Lake Chad, a place where the boundaries between land and water have always been in flux, but never as dramatically as today. Lake Chad was once one of the world's largest freshwater lakes, stretching across the heart of Africa. Its shimmering waters provided life and sustenance to millions, shaping cultures and economies for generations. It supported millions across 4 countries: Nigeria, Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. A blue heart in the continent connecting people, wildlife, and livelihoods in a delicate balance. But in just 60 years, it's shrunk by over 90%, a staggering environmental disaster. The lake that once seemed endless is now a fraction of its former self, a shadow on the map. The reasons? Climate change, prolonged drought, and overuse for irrigation have all played a part. As rainfall patterns shift and rivers dry up, the lake's fate hangs in the balance. For locals, the shrinking lake means hardship, food shortages, and conflict. Fishermen find their boats stranded on dry land, and families must travel farther each day just to find water. Yet, the remaining wetlands still teem with life: migratory birds, fishermen in papyrus boats, and resilient communities who refuse to give up. Nature and people adapt, finding new ways to survive. Lake Chad is a warning about our planet's fragility, but also a story of hope and adaptation. Communities are coming together, innovating and striving to restore what's been lost. It's a place of fading grandeur and enduring spirit, a reminder that even as landscapes change, the human will to endure and protect our natural world remains unbroken. Chad is home to over 200 distinct ethnic groups, a true mosaic of cultures. In the north, nomadic Tubu and Zaghawa master the desert, living by ancient rhythms. In the south, the Sara people farm fertile lands, celebrating with vibrant festivals and ceremonies. Each group brings unique languages, music, and traditions. In cities like N'Djamena, this diversity comes alive in bustling markets and daily life. Chad's identity is a tapestry woven from hundreds of cultures. Exploring Chad is like visiting 200 countries at once. Zakouma National Park is one of Africa's greatest conservation success stories. Once devastated by poaching, its elephant population plummeted to near extinction. But after a bold partnership with African parks, security and community engagement turned things around. Today, elephants are thriving and poaching is nearly gone. Zakouma is now a sanctuary for giraffes, buffalo, antelope, and a paradise for birdwatchers. It's proof that with commitment, even the wildest places can be restored. Zakouma isn't just a park, it's a beacon of hope for wildlife. Nature can bounce back if we give it a chance. Deep in northern Chad lies the Tibesti Mountains, a volcanic wonderland few have ever seen. Emikusi, the Sahara's highest peak, towers over this remote region. The landscape is surreal, extinct volcanoes, deep canyons, and ancient rock art. The Tubu people call this home, navigating the harsh terrain with unmatched skill. Hot springs and hidden valleys create pockets of life in the volcanic desert. The Tibesti's isolation means it remains wild, mysterious, and largely unexplored. No roads, no crowds, just raw nature and silence. It's the ultimate destination for true adventurers. Welcome to N'Djamena, Chad's vibrant capital at the meeting of the Cherry and Logone rivers. The rivers are the city's lifeblood, fueling daily life and trade. Modern buildings stand beside bustling markets like the Grand Marche, where cultures collide in a riot of color and sound. Evenings see locals gathering by the riverbanks, fishermen hauling in their catch and pirogues crossing to Cameroon. Despite challenges, N'Djamena pulses with resilience and energy. It's the political, economic, and cultural heart of Chad. Here, ancient roots and modern life blend seamlessly. Chad is called the Babel Tower of the world for a reason. Over 120 indigenous languages are spoken here. French and Arabic are official, but the linguistic diversity is staggering. Languages from different families mean people from north and south might not understand each other at all. Each language is a window into a unique culture and worldview. Sadly, many are endangered, with fewer speakers each generation. Chad's linguistic richness is a living library of human history. Preserving it is vital to keeping the country's multicultural identity alive. Hungry? Chad's cuisine is a flavorful blend of African and Arab influences. Staple dishes like boule, a thick-grained porridge, are served with rich, spicy sauces. Grilled meat skewers or brochettes are street food favorites, and in the north, camel meat is a delicacy. Southern dishes feature slow-cooked beef and local vegetables. Drinks like karkanji, hibiscus tea, and millet beer add to the experience. Chadian food is hearty, communal, and tells the story of its diverse cultures. Every meal is an adventure in taste and tradition. The Enedi Plateau is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to some of Africa's most stunning ancient rock art. Thousands of paintings and engravings, some over 7,000 years old, cover its sandstone walls. These images reveal a Sahara that was once green and full of life. Elephants, giraffes, and ancient herders. The art chronicles changing cultures and climates over millennia. The dry desert has preserved these masterpieces, untouched by time and vandalism. Visiting Enedi is like stepping into a prehistoric gallery. It's a direct link to humanity's distant past, one of the world's greatest artistic treasures hidden in the desert. Chad's history is carved into its landscape, especially in the Ouaddaï highlands. Once home to the powerful Ouaddaï Empire, this region was a hub of trans-Saharan trade and Islamic scholarship. The ruins of Ouara, the ancient capital, still stand, red brick palaces echoing a lost era. These empires shaped Chad's culture, religion, and politics long before colonial borders. Their legacy is a source of pride and identity for Chadians today. Exploring these ruins connects you to a rich, independent African past. The highlands are a living testament to Chad's imperial history. Here's a wild fact. Chad is one of the least visited countries on Earth. Only a few thousand tourists come each year, mostly due to remoteness and limited infrastructure. But that's what makes it the ultimate adventure. No crowds, no lines, just raw discovery and authentic encounters. Visiting Chad means being an explorer, not just a tourist. The sense of discovery is real and the experiences are unforgettable. For those craving true adventure, Chad is one of the last frontiers. Chad's greatest treasure isn't its landscapes, it's its people. Despite immense challenges, Chadians are known for resilience and hospitality. Guests are welcomed with warmth, whether in a desert camp or a city home. Sharing food, tea, and stories is a deeply rooted tradition. This isn't for show, it's genuine, heartfelt connection. The kindness and spirit of the people leave the deepest impression. In Chad, humanity is what truly shines. What a journey! Thanks for exploring Chad with me. From deserts to ancient art and the warmth of its people, Chad is unforgettable. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe to support more stories like this. The world is vast and full of wonders. Go explore it with curiosity and respect. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay curious.